Simi and welcome to another exciting episode of La Maison L'Oréal Paris, your one-stop for everything beauty. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit on the notification bell so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video. So if you're like me and if you've been checking out all Diwali makeup looks online, then you've come at the right place because we have the perfect solution for you. Considering our current scenario, our Diwali parties are going to be very intimate this year, so we have just the right look in mind for you. And to help us out today, I'm going to be calling Anam, who's going to guide us through this makeup look. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's call Anam. Hey Anam, how are you doing? Welcome back to our channel.
Hi, thank you for having me back. It's always so good to be here.
Okay, so Anam, I was actually thinking let's do like a fun Diwali party makeup look, but there's like a number of looks that we can actually choose from, and I'm a little confused. So why don't you help us out today?
I think since Diwali hai, let's do something that's a little bit festive but also very glamorous. It'll be fun to create like a whole look out of like the outfit, the makeup, the Diwali vibe and all of that.
Perfect. I mean, I'm totally in on that. Let's get started.
Okay, so for the makeup, let's start off with the base obviously, and for that I've selected the L'Oréal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover. Now this is the new improvised formula of the Pro Matte Foundation, and what I absolutely love about this product is how beautifully like that perfect matte finish that it gives, apart from which this lasts all day long, jo काफी perfect है मेरे लिए.
Perfect. So I'm going to be using the same foundation. I'm in the shade 106 Sun Beige. So basically I'm just gonna take like a little bit of this because it's very lightweight. Again, even the new formula is super lightweight, and it sort of blends very seamlessly into your skin because it's got this blurring serum in it. So I have started applying this directly with my beauty blender.
You know, I also feel like with so many foundations, blenders work better, sponges work better, but with this foundation, brushes as well as sponges work just as beautifully. The product is so nicely formulated that it's very easy to spread it evenly across your face, which I really like.
And even a light layer of this just gives you enough coverage, you know. Okay, Anam, so I am done with my foundation.
Same.
Alright, then let's move on to the next step, which is a concealer, and for that I have the L'Oréal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I'm using the shade Amber, and this is a full coverage concealer, very lightweight, easy to blend, and sort of needed around festive times because although it's like the festive season, we hardly get sleep with all the planning and all the cleaning and cooking that we do, and it sort of shows on our faces, so using a concealer is a must.
You know, I'm actually using the exact same product and the same shade. For me, I love how this one just completely gives me an even skin tone under my eyes. I have a lot of grays under my eyes, which I'm very conscious about sometimes. So I feel like this gives me that perfect base to kick off the actual like color part of the makeup, which we'll do next.
Perfect. So I'm just going to take like a little bit of this concealer and just dot it around my eyes, and you don't really need a lot of this product. A little goes a long way. Again, it's also from the same Infallible range, so it's again lightweight and very easy to blend. And with that, Anam, I'm done with my concealer. Let's move on to the next step, which is a brow filler. Okay, and for that I have the L'Oréal Paris Brow Artist Expert, and I'm going to be using this to fill in and shape my brows.
I have the exact same product in my hand. Can I tell you that what I love about this product in general is that the pencil end of it has a really nice small triangular shape. So if you're looking to make sharp strokes or you're looking to broadly fill in the gaps of your eyebrow hair, this is such a good one for that.
Totally agree with you.
So I always start with the spoolie end of the product, and I'll just nicely like comb out my brow hair towards the outside on each side. After that, I go over to the pencil side. What I like to do is make small strokes and give myself a little bit of an outline, and then I fill my brow hair in. And once I'm done with filling it, I go back into the spoolie and just kind of feather all of it out once, really nicely going in one direction, very gently. Okay, super. I'm done with the brows.
Perfect. Let's move on to our eyeshadow.
I'm looking forward to that. So what I have in my hand over here is the L'Oreal Paris La Petite Maximalist Eyeshadow Palette, and this has such beautiful shades in it right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some really nice festive shades, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the bottom shade right here, dust off the excess. I'm gonna just start applying that right on the outer corner of my eye.
I always start out with making like this little tiny V at the outer corner of my eye, and then I build it in and I start filling in the middle. This helps give that smoky eye look that you're working towards a little bit of definition right off the bat.
And also, while you're doing your transition color, always like use a fluffy blending brush, which will help in diffusing the shade around the areas that you're applying.
Okay, so I'm actually done with the outer corner for now. I am going to come back and layer on it a little bit more later. What I'm actually going to do is take a really small pointy dome brush and take that top shade, which I'm really excited about putting into the inner half of my eye. There's so much pigment packed in it right there. Like, I've literally just stroked it on the inner corner and I can already see how beautifully the gold is sitting on my eyelid, and it really complements my skin tone really well as well.
I love how buttery and pigmented the eyeshadows are, you know, like there is no fallout, absolutely, and you get a very nice application, like especially with the metallic shades. The pigment is amazing.
This color payoff is beautiful. Like, I haven't finished the eyes yet, but I just love how nicely both of the contrasting shades are blending with each other. Okay, so next I'm going to take the third shade over here. I'm actually taking it with a nice round fluffy brush, and I'm just kind of going to use this as a buffing shade, sort of like just to go out there and smoothen out and define the borders, define the outline of my eyeshadow a little lesser. What I want to do is make it look glamorous but not hard over here. I don't want sharp corners. So for that smoked out look, I'm going to go ahead and use this pigment. Okay, so I'm done with all of the blending, and if you want, you can go ahead and add some more of the eyeshadow on your lower lash line. I'm going to leave it bare today though. Okay, I'm done with my eyeshadow.
Perfect, even I'm done. Next, let's move on to the spiciest part of our eye look today. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Super Liner Gel Intensa for that, and I'm going to be creating this very nice cat wing liner.
I'm going to do the same. I love a good dramatic wing liner moment.
Alright, so I'm taking a very thin brush for this, and I'm going to start applying it from the outer corner. So I'm going to firstly just sort of go over my lash line and then create the wing.
I love how this gel formula doesn't require too much effort. I tend to start from the middle of the eye, and then I drag it towards the tail end in the wing, and then I come into the inner corner.
Okay, and I'm actually done with one wing already. I'm moving on to the next eye, and I love how dramatic and how pretty this is looking, how elongated my eyes look with the wing.
This is such a nice matte finish that I feel it ties in a really nice shimmery eye look beautifully. Anything that's really festive and all, I like to kind of find the contrast between the shimmery look with a nice matte liner. So I feel like this product really does that for me. Okay, so now that we've got the liner out of the way, we're gonna go over and do my personal favorite step while wearing makeup. I never miss out on wearing mascara, and today I've selected the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. What I love about this mascara is that literally in one coat it does the job. I feel like I don't want to spend too much time on every single step. If you know like how I like to do my makeup, I like to be able to achieve a lot in a less amount of time. So this one is one of my go-to products.
I'm just going to start with the application. So I like to start from the base of my lashes, like right from the roots. Put a little extra pressure there so that my lashes get that lift, and then wiggle my way through my lashes and just coat all the way to the end.
I particularly want to say that even when I put like a lot of coats on this for like a full glam look, for example, You know, sometimes when you use mascaras, your lashes get like really dry and they might even break and fall. That never happens with this. It's a super moisturizing mascara formula. Okay, and I'm done with the mascara. I think it's time to move on to the blush, no Simi?
Yep. So I have the L'Oreal Paris La Barre blush in the shade Play With Me, and it sort of goes with my outfit because it's this nice soft peachy sort of a color. In fact, it just matches my outfit really well though. So I'm going to be using this today.
The shade I'm going with is Be Fierce. I love how it's got a nice mix of bricky tones as well as coral tones, and it just works really well for my skin tone.
And I'm going to start applying this just to add some more color to our face, which is needed. And I love how the formula is not powdery. Although it's a powder blush, it's got a creamy texture. Alright, so Anna, moving on to the next step, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris La Barre blush in the shade Be Brave. This is a champagne gold highlighter. It is just going to bring the entire festive look together.
I'm using the same one too. You know, my favorite thing about highlighters in general, and when I'm selecting highlighters to work with, I feel like I want something that can be really subtle, but also something that can be built up for that nice beaming effect if I want that.
I know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna just go into this creamy highlighter that we have and just start applying it to the high points of my face. I love the glow. Really love the glow.
I'm actually starting out with my tear ducts. I feel like that's become like a signature thing of mine with makeup, where I go in with the highlighter to the innermost corners of the eye just to make the eye look more like open, bigger, more awake sort of.
The highlighter literally has no glitter chunks in there. Like, it's just shine, you know, and shine that literally melts with your foundation.
Okay, and with all of that, we're down to the last step, the one step that really completes our makeup look. I'm talking about lipstick. So for today's look, I've selected the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Liquid Lipstick, and I've selected the shade I Explore. Simi, which one are you going with?
Coincidentally, I'm going in with the same shade because I feel like it sort of complements my outfit. And it's also like, you know, this is one shade that I feel goes really well with your daytime look as well as your nighttime look. I mean, it's a very flexible sort of a look, lipstick.
I agree, and I also feel like the lipstick lasts also from day to night, which is really great.
Okay, I'm done with my lipstick. By the way, Anam, I was just checking out your Instagram the other day and I see you've been putting up a lot of cute videos with your husband. That's really sweet.
Thank you. You know, the lockdown has made us creative. It is making us want to create content together. I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, you should keep posting such content. It's really nice.
Thank you.
So with that, I think the only step that's left, something that will help our makeup stay and like last all night long, is a makeup setting spray. So for that, I have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray, and this will just ensure that our makeup does not budge and move all night long.
You know, I love what a setting spray does for the makeup.
I love how the entire makeup has turned out. Like, it looks very festive, it looks glamorous, it looks traditional, exactly what we were going for.
And it's still very recreatable. So if you guys do go ahead and recreate it, let us know.
And thank you so much, Anam, for being here and sharing your makeup hacks and tricks and everything. It's always so much fun to do makeup with you, and I cannot wait to have you back here and do more looks.
It's always my pleasure. I always have so much fun coming on here, talking makeup with you and doing my makeup with you as well. I genuinely always have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to the next time. But happy Diwali to you and happy Diwali to all of our viewers over here as well.
Thank you so much, Anam. Wish you the same. Happy Diwali to you and your family. I hope you have an amazing time, and I cannot wait to have you back here soon. Bye.
Bye.
So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the makeup look that we've created. Also, if you guys have any more suggestions regarding the looks that you want us to create, please let us know in the comment section, and I would love to do that for you guys. And as usual, all of the products that we've used in today's video are mentioned in the description box below. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit on the notification bell so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video on La Maison L'Oreal Paris. And that is it for today. Wish you all a very happy Diwali, and I'll see you soon. Bye.